Hey guys, it's Becky. I am back with another process video. Today, my intention was to use the Kaiser Craft Hide and Seek collection, and I did use a little bit of that. But I also pulled a piece, this one right here, that is kind of the aqua minty color with dots on it. And also this one right here from Authentique. That Authentique paper pad I had picked up at Tuesday morning, and then that one right there, which was a hot buy pad, I picked up from Michael's. So I did use one sheet each of that. I'm going to use a polka dotted piece as my background, and then that Authentique paper pad is going to just border the edges. Now that paper pad is kind of weird in that, first of all, the pages are really thin. I tried sewing on this, and well, not tried, I did sew on this, but sometimes when I would pull the paper away, it kind of ripped that paper a little bit. I fixed it by putting a sequin over where the rip was, but you know, it happens, I guess. Sorry, I had a little frog in my throat. So I backed this photo on kind of a tan burlap and then again on this navy paper. Now, those are both from the Hide and Seek collection from Kaiser Craft. And I did, when I put that Authentique paper down, the one that was glossy, I did just use the full sheet. I did not gut it at all. It's very thin. And then I put that dot one on top. You can see right here, I'm trying to build my title. I am using a sketch. It is number 116 from Creative Scrappers. And it calls for this little flourish down here at the bottom. But I'm not going to use the flourish. I'm going to use the tag. And I do layer up 2 tags. This one I go ahead and finish the tag on, but you're not going to see it at all. So that was kind of pointless, but I am going to put my title on there. I did use this love, and that is from the Chamel's, I think it's her last collection. I don't recall, but I have a lot of her, or I bought that puffy stickers, or not puffy, that thicker set. It's called Hope and Dream, and I haven't used it. That's the first word I used was love. And then I used those Paige Evan foam stickers that are called Happy Life, and I spelled out this photo. Now this is probably not really fabulous, but this is my favorite photo of Riley so far. She looks so mad, and you shouldn't laugh at babies when they cry, but I can't help it. She just looks so mad and cute. I just love this photo. Now granted, she's only a few weeks old right now, but for some reason this photo, I don't know. I just get the flutters when I see it. It makes me laugh a little bit. Also, her weight is right there over at the right-hand side. This is when they put her on the scale. She was 8 pounds and 15 ounces when she was born. So right here, I'm going through the collection pack from the Kaiser Craft. The one I already told you. Hide and Seek. Good grief. My memory is like shot. I'm pulling out this little bear because kind of like that's a bear face, right? So I pulled out that bear and I tucked him under there. I'm also going to put a bear paw print up there at the top. And then I do also pull in a few birds as well. I'm going to go ahead and stick this right there. Now on this sketch, there is mixed media on it, and I wasn't feeling the mixed media. I didn't feel like doing it. I just didn't. There also appears to be some stitching. So I am going to pull out my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch around the edges and then just do some stitching along the interior of the layout. Right here I'm building that cluster up top. I do use a few of the die cuts from the Hide and Seek collection. I use a cloud. There's a banner. It says My Girl. And then the little bear paw. And I just kind of layer them up. The bear paw I do put up on some foam tape. I initially was going to put the photo there. And I thought, man, we're going to give it a little bit more space. Stick it closer over to the left-hand side. I'm going to also build another cluster down there at the bottom left. Right here I'm trimming off the bottom where those tags hung over. Like that. This right here is a sticker sheet, and I am going to pull out the sticker. It says, though she may be little, she is fierce. And I'm going to go ahead and stick that down right there. I am going to sew through it, not through the letters, but just through the bottom of the piece. And I think I also do pull out 2 birds from the sticker sheet, both of which I will pop up on foam tape. Now the second one, I just kind of played with it on that phrase strip, but I'm not going to leave it on there. I'm going to sew first, and then I'm going to come back and put it on some foam tape and stick it down there. This one right here. That I'm going to put down after I do my stitching. Okay, so right here, there was this gap that was like between the bird and the photo, and I didn't really like it, so I pulled out one of these stickers. It kind of looks like a little bit of a washi strip, and I was going to tuck that up under there, and I was like, no, I didn't like the way it looked, so I just go ahead and leave it as is. I'm going to move on to something else and see if that gives me a problem in the future and how I can fix it. So here's where I go ahead and pull out the sewing machine. Now along the edges of my, where the border, or where the layout meets the border, I do a zigzag, and then I do some straight stitching on the interior of the page like I had already said. I am going to try and pull back what I could, or pull the threads through the back of what I could, and I tape them down with washi tape. Some of them I couldn't get pulled out because I just stitched it real messy. I didn't trim the threads or anything as I went, so kind of I stitched on top of long threads that were already hanging. It caused a little bit of a problem, but not really. I mean, I couldn't pull them all through the back, but that's okay. I just trimmed them off on the front, and you can't tell. It's pretty good. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and do that loop-de-loo through this tag. Now, I put the tag down already, so this did cause me a little bit of problems. The tag, you can, when you look at it, you can kind of tell it has been messed with a little bit, but that's okay. It is a cream color crochet thread with the gold metallic through it. I do tend to use that crochet thread quite a bit. I like it a lot. You get so much on the crochet thread. It's way better for me than buying the baker's twine, although I do have several of those as well. Right here I'm putting down these ridged sequins that were from Felicity Jane. I think I got these several months ago, and I use them quite a bit, and it's like the container is like never ending. It's like, I think at night they multiply like little rabbits or something. I don't know. It's still full, and I've used them quite a bit. I did buy some mini Zots, and I'm going to use that to put those down. I remember when I first saw the tip about using the Zots on your sequins, I was like baffled by it because the Zots I had hung over the sequin. Well, the person should have said mini Zots. They did not. So I just recently acquired some of the mini Zots, and they do work really, really good. Right here I'm putting down some Heidi Swapp color Shine in Tea. I'm going to give that a splatter around the page. I am going to mess up a couple of the spots because what I was thinking was I want some more of that navy blue glitter in some other spots. Well, I go to messing around with the page and smear some of the spots, so I don't have a choice at this point because I smeared some of the spots. So I am going to put down one of the navy blue glitter hearts in that left hand cluster, and also in one at the top cluster as well, just to cover up where I smeared. Also, I did want some of that up there, but since I smeared the Heidi Swapp Color Shine, then I had to put the hearts in the spots that they were in. Well, I didn't have to. I could have just left it smeared and gross looking, but not going to do it. So I did have to put those in the specific spots that they're in. After I do that, I don't do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. And did you see that face? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I love her. Okay, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.